An impressive discovery has been announced beneath the Giza Plateau. Through advanced radar technology, scientists have identified hidden chambers, monumental shafts, and indications of a possible underground city in the depths below the pyramids. Considered by some to be the most significant discovery of the 21st century, it raises fundamental questions. What secrets remain buried beneath these millennia-old structures? Could they conceal lost technologies or remnants of a forgotten civilization? One of the detected formations extends for more than 6,500 feet and reaches a depth exceeding 2,000 feet. Researchers from the University of Pisa and the University of Strathclyde used ground-penetrating radar and synthetic aperture radar to examine the subsurface without invasive excavations. The results, released at the beginning of 2025, reveal a complex structural network capable of transforming the traditional understanding of ancient Egypt. The analyses identified 5 chambers within the Pyramid of Khafra, each approximately 50 feet wide, connected by narrow passageways and situated roughly 300 feet below the surface, carved into limestone. 8 vertical shafts were also detected, extending beyond 2,000 feet in depth and distributed over 6,500 feet across the plateau, forming nearly 1 mile and 2/10 of underground tunnels. These shafts display internal spiral patterns, suggesting precisely constructed ramps or stairways. Beneath them, 2 large rectangular enclosures, each about 260 feet wide, contain 4 additional shafts descending another 500 feet, indicating a multi-level system. The scale is extraordinary. 2,000 feet exceed the height of the Empire State Building stacked twice, and 6,500 feet cover an area larger than 100 football fields. The technology employed operates by transmitting radio waves from satellites positioned approximately 400,000 meters above the Earth. The waves penetrate the ground, reflect off structures, and return to sensors, enabling the creation of detailed 3-dimensional models. The system distinguishes natural formations from human-made constructions and detects objects approximately 3 feet in diameter at depths greater than 2,000 feet. However, while it reveals shapes and dimensions, it does not confirm materials or functions requiring future physical explorations, which are hindered by Egyptian archaeological regulations and interference from limestone. It is estimated that the complex dates back approximately 4,500 years to the period of the Old Kingdom. Some scholars suggest it may have served as an underground city for workers, a storage facility for resources, or a ceremonial space. Others believe the structures indicate more advanced engineering techniques than previously assumed. The fact that the chambers are integrated into the design of the Pyramid of Khafra suggests sophisticated planning. Ancient accounts already mentioned hidden spaces beneath Giza. Herodotus, a historian of the 4th century before Christ, described passages and vast underground areas associated with the pyramids, possibly intended to safeguard treasures or sacred knowledge. Egyptian texts refer to an underworld, sometimes called the Halls of Amenti, where divine wisdom was believed to be preserved. Legends link the site to Atlantis and to the god Thoth. In the early 19th century, Henry Salt and Giovanni Caviglia explored the so-called Tomb of the Birds at the northwestern edge of the plateau, reporting tunnels and underground chambers. In 2008, Andrew Collins and his team rediscovered the site based on historical records. They found an opening leading to a large cavern filled with debris and bats, as well as a tunnel toward the second pyramid, approximately 740 meters away. The environment presented hazards such as loose rocks, deep shafts, thin air, and potentially venomous spiders. In 2010, the entrance was sealed, generating speculation. Acoustic studies revealed that the King's Chamber produces an echo of approximately 8 seconds, with a frequency near 438 Hz, a value similar to the musical standard of 440 Hz. Experiments conducted in 2019 demonstrated amplification of the human voice and the generation of infrasound below 20 Hz within the subterranean chamber, vibrations capable of producing intense physical sensations. Research from 2018 further suggested that the pyramidal shape, with an approximate inclination of 51.5 degrees, may concentrate electromagnetic waves. The absence of mummies in the Great Pyramid and in other principal pyramids challenges the idea of an exclusively funerary function. Theories propose spiritual centers, astronomical observatories, or even energy systems inspired by experiments conducted by Nikola Tesla. Some speculative hypotheses mention civilizations predating 10,500 years before Christ and alignments with the Belt of Orion. The location of the Great Pyramid, near 29.9 degrees north latitude and 31.1 degrees east longitude, places it almost on the 30th parallel, approximately one-third of the distance between the equator and the North Pole. Some observe that its coordinates resemble the speed of light in a vacuum, 299,792,458 meters per second, a coincidence regarded as intriguing. The construction involved approximately 2,300,000 stone blocks, weighing between 2.5 and 15 tons, with some reaching 50 tons. The structure covered 13 acres and originally reached 481 feet in height, reduced to about 455 due to erosion. It is estimated that 5.9 million tons of stone were moved over 20 years at an average pace of 1 block every 2 minutes, using copper tools, wooden sledges, and ropes. The alignment to true north demonstrates an approximate precision of 0.05 degree. The vast underground complex beneath Giza raises profound questions. Could it rewrite the history of ancient Egypt and reveal knowledge previously unknown? Ancient myths, such as the biblical Sheol, mention subterranean realms. Might these narratives be connected to realities not yet fully understood? The implications extend to history, science, and the understanding of human origins. Thank you for watching. While you are here, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel and click on one of the recommended videos on the screen for more incredible information. See you there.